are not following you. And then when you're connecting with people that you don't know and are not following you, you can do what is called a TikTok battle. TikTok battles are really, really hot right now. And this is a way to, once again, get to know somebody that you don't know. So you can hit the follow button, ask them to follow you back. And then you battle with the people that they know and the people that you know. You ask them to tap the screen, you ask them for their support. The little thing goes back and forth on who has, yes, the battles are fun. Again, if you're on somebody's battle, you can always ask for support for them to follow you if you're still not at 1,000 followers. You can still ask there because people are very, very willing to follow you if you ask for support. All you got to do is ask, right? It's not that hard. So then they'll be more than willing to help you get to 1,000 followers so you have the ability to go live. Now with the battles, you know, you either win, you lose, you draw, basically. So they last for about 5 minutes. People are super fun. Miss Davis was on while I was doing a battle with somebody. He says that he does this scaling of the business thing. So I was like acting like he was Spider-Man. It was super fun. But then I could quickly and easily bring up in there because I have my shirt on. I was like, you know, I'm getting ready to do a morning motivation call for my business. And he's like, oh, really? What's your business? I was like, I sell pet vitamins online. You know anybody who has a dog? He was like, yeah, my brother has all these dogs. He has this one. He has that one. He has the one that doesn't shed with the curly hair. Oh my goodness, I forget what kind of dog that is. I was like, bro, you know, I'm just going to message you later. Just, you know, hit me up and I'll help you out. Like, we'll figure out what kind of dog it is. It's easy, simple. He was super excited about the CBD. I was telling him about doggy CBD because, yeah, he's special. But yeah, so the CBD really piqued his fancy, let's just say. So we brought that product up, and you know, that's something that you can integrate easily into a battle. You can integrate that into a live. So yeah, that's basically the information that I found out over the past couple of days with being more involved in TikTok. And I'd be more than happy to help anybody if they have any questions about any of the information that I just went over. Anybody?
Yeah, I got a quick question. Also, Miss Goshclaw put in the chat that you can't say your business is MLM or telemarketing either when showing the products. So that's great to know as well. My question is, when you are captioning your stuff on TikToks, should we not put like hashtag MLM, hashtag network marketing? You know, like, do they have the algorithms and sensors that can...
You can hashtag all you want on your posts. This is for going live. So in live, like sometimes I'll put like a caption like battle. Who wants to battle? No hashtags or anything. You want something that's going to catch people's attention when they're going to their inbox and they see who's live so that they'll come and hit the watch button and come to your live. Mm-hmm. So we're not putting any hashtags when we're going live, but you can put whatever hashtags you want in your posts.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you're doing your posts, when you're doing your posts or your live, even if you're mentioning your business, if you put anything in there about multi-level marketing or telemarketing, they will put you in jail or they can keep you from going live.
Yeah. So yeah, we just put something.
Can I say something real quick, Ms. Veatch?
Yes, sir.
So a couple things. First one is I actually use hashtag network marketing, hashtag MLM on my TikTok posts at times. And I don't get banned for it. Or at least I have not yet. And I've done it on multiple posts. And in the lives, one of the things that I do, there's a couple things that you could do. You can create there's different topics that you can put yourself in for your lives. So everything that I do it within, it's like animals and something, I forgot what it's called. But there's different, animals and pets. Thank you. There's a bunch of different like topics that you can put yourself into, which will help you put put yourself in front of the market that you're after. I switch it up at times. You know, I go to different things, but it depends on what I'm talking about on a day to day. Like when I do my 11 o'clock lives, it's always within there. Because if I can find people that love pets but also have a mindset, it goes hand in hand, obviously. I have been on there selling my products, and I have done it, you know, and I have had full-on conversations, almost full-on presentations all my lives, to where I've mentioned, you know, network marketing and MLMs. And so far, I haven't had any issues, but yes, I have had issues with driving. So I have been driving on TikTok, and I haven't been banned, but it will kick you off. I haven't made it to TikTok jail yet, but it definitely kicks me off and it tells me I cannot go live for like another, I think it says like 3 hours or something like that. So it is a temporary jail, I guess. But yes, be mindful of how you do it. I would always say, you know, try it, not try driving in TikTok live, but try like the hashtags. So Mr. Davis, Mr. Goslog, you know, try the hashtags and see if they work and see how they work for you. Because like I said, I've done it for months now. And for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but I have not been put into any jails or anything like that yet. Not saying it doesn't exist, but just be mindful.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'll also point out that there's different algorithms on TikTok as well. So the points where they're going to be watching you more stringently and catching you for some of these no-nos is definitely like your Friday nights, definitely your Saturday nights. Your daytimes are a little bit more lax, a little bit more lenient, but when you get to your hot times where a lot of people are on TikTok, like your night times, they're going to be watching you more closely. So you're not going to be able to get away with as much as you can when it's a slower time and there's not as many people on, is what I found out. So that is the information that I was able to bring to you today. I hope you got some value from it because I was really excited to learn it, to be able to give you the information. And I'm just excited to continue my TikTok journey. So that being said, I'm going to bring up our next speaker. You all know him.
One more piece. I'm so sorry before you bring up the next speaker. Also, you all, I'm getting paid through TikTok. I don't know, Mr. Davis might be in the same position, but you all can create a whole nother stream of income while you're building your Novetica business. You can legit be on there talking about your Novetica business every single day, and you can be gaining followers. You can be gaining, you know, the different charms and, you know, the roses and hats and sunglasses, all these things. Yes, sir, every single month. It's almost to the point now to where almost every single time I go live, I make something. So yes, you want to get on there, expose yourself, get uncomfortable, get good or get decent at just continuing to show up. And as you build your Novetica business, you can indirectly build a whole nother stream of income at the same time.
And we can get teammates that way as well, too, because those people are online building their own TikTok business. And it's not that hard to add something for pets to what they're already doing online if they're open to an additional stream of income. Because I have people that Miss Roberts was on my live yesterday. We were talking to a young lady named Brandy about getting the information. So we're going to be lining that up soon. It's a great way to, like I said, get people to know, like, and trust you. And if you do need help getting to 1,000 followers, I would highly, highly suggest that you go on somebody else's live. You see a lot of people there, ask for support, ask for them to follow you. Because we have a couple people that I'm talking to right now that we're trying to get them to 1,000 followers as well, and they're not in the business, but I've seen how people are very, very willing to help get those people to 1,000. So you can work that for your business as well. So with that being said, I'm going to bring up Mr. Yanni Davis. Y'all know him, y'all love him. He always pours in great information. Sir, the call is yours.
Give thanks, ma'am. I appreciate you so much with tons of nuggets, tons of gems. Great information, guys. Blow the chat up right now. Show some loves. Flood Miss Veatch with some emojis, right? Because this information is information that is new to a lot of us. And so TikTok is something, right, it's something new, right? And if you guys were on a training call on Thursday, you guys heard Miss Kia Scott Dickerson talking about all of the new, right, Coco Melon, social medias and things like that, right? And Times are always changing, guys. Adapt or die, pivot or perish. You may not know the information, but you've got to know, you've got to learn it. We've got to get on it so that way we can succeed, right? So give thanks for that information. I do want to piggyback off of what Mr. Coleman said about the hashtags. We've got to find out like what that definitive rule is, because the last thing we want to do is build up an amazing TikTok. And the thing is, sometimes they let you get away with things when you're small, but when you become a bigger page, right, and now they have to start paying you, now they start looking at all of your content that you have and they start giving you strikes. And so 3 strikes, you're out. They can delete your page, they can block your tax ID number or your information. And I had to go through that on YouTube where we had to delete a lot of content because as the guidelines changed, we weren't following them in the beginning, but once we started to blow, that's when they came back. So we definitely want to find out what that MLM hashtag thing is. So yeah, if we can know that by next week, if anybody wants to hop on that, I guess I can look into it myself. Ms. Veatch, you seem to know a lot about it. But yes, guys, team, everybody unmute. Let me know, how are you guys feeling today?
Feeling great, man. Feeling great.
Great.
Awesome. Woo, pumped up.
Feeling great, sir.
I think Miss Stump was my favorite out of everybody just now. Great, sir. Yeah, like 7 greats in 2.4 seconds, faster than the Google search. But good, I'm glad you guys are feeling great, guys. So just a little bit of recognition, not going to be long, but it's Saturday, so we got to recognize a few people. We have Miss Stacy Fetterman, right? Shout out, big ups to Miss Stacy Fetterman. 3 sign-ups this month so far. Yay, 3 sign-ups so far.
Let's go.
Right? We have, I believe, Miss Jolynn Elias with 392 PV already. And it is day 5 of the month. She has about 100 PV per day so far, guys. Unmute, give her some energy. Give her some love.
Wow, great job.
Awesome.
Great job.
Great job.
Also,
Way to get it, girl.
Also
Davis,
want to shout out Mr. Stacy Scott, making $120 sales and signing people up left and right. He's got like 2-3 people today that's getting involved, being super coachable, doing the business every single day. So shout out to you, Mr. Stacy Scott. Everybody unmute, give Mr. Scott some love.
Let's
Good job, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Keeping my phone dinging. I'm waking up to sales. I think I woke up to a sale today from Mr. Scott made that overnight. And those are just the people that I know that I have put, that the other leaders told me about. So don't feel any type of way if your name wasn't called. It doesn't mean that you're not doing great.
Mr. Davis.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me,
Yes,
sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'd like to add one more to the shout out list. I want everybody to help me give Mr. Peterson, Mr. Anthony Peterson, a shout out for signing up a business partner recently. Great job, sir. Mr.
Let's
Peterson.
go.
Let's go.
Woo. Yes, sir. Good job, sir. Let's go. Let's grow.
Shout out to you, Mr. Peterson, sir. We see you every single day. We see you unmuting. Go ahead, sir. I see you unmute. You want to say something? You want to shout out, Mr.
I just want to say thank you. But that's just one thing. I got much more to do, but I'm thankful for that. Thank you, Mr. Bangor.
Let's go, guys. I love it. Right. One of the calls this week, I can't keep up. We were talking about every single person matters, right? Every single person matters. It doesn't matter if they sign up 10 people a day, right? Or 1 person a year, guys. It is very important. Every person matters. And so we all get into this business with a different amount of skills. Some people have communication skills. Some people have pet knowledge or expertise. Some people have business skills where they already know how to be a business owner, an entrepreneur. But at the end of the day, we know, guess what, right? This is not a talent-based business. What kind of business is it? Skill-based business. And each and every one of us can do what we need to do to get the skills to pay the bills, right? So yes, sir, congratulations. Let's go, let's grow together, not divided. Don't forget to put your PVs and your GVs in the chat, guys. All right, let's jump into this information. I was listening to a live by a fantastic network marketer named Alex Morton. A lot of you guys may know him. If you don't, you definitely want to tap in with him. He has amazing nuggets. Right. And so when I was listening to his live, he was actually in Egypt. And he was training a team in Egypt, and they had a translator. So every time he would say something, the translator would translate the information. That's how powerful this information is, right? I had a huge aha moment in a sense of how he broke the business down, of how simple it is, right? We always hear, right, Mr. Coleman, Ms. Roberts, saying, keep it super simple, keep it super simple, keep it super simple, right? We want to keep this business super simple, and it is. So with that being said, I've got a lot of information, but it's super simple, if that makes sense. Make sure you got something to take some notes, okay? Number one, talk to 10 people a day, okay? Talk to 10 people a day. Number two, build relationships. Build relationships, okay? Number three is form, all right? And if you guys know what form is, go ahead, unmute, throw it in the chat. Let me know one of those letters or all four of those letters of form.
Family, occupation. Why am I saying everything, sir? I don't want to be the only one answering. Who else? Let's go.
Hey,
recreation, money.
Let's go. Let's go. If you got to jump out there, it's all good. Jump out there, get it done. If we had a competition right now, whoever unmuted the most won, everybody be unmuted. But guess what? Maybe we are. Maybe we are. So look, Ms. Roberts, give thanks, right? Family, occupation, recreation, money, okay? He said within the first 5 minutes of you having a conversation with someone, they're going to talk about at least two of those. At least two of those within the first 5 minutes of having a conversation with somebody, okay? And then number four is, if I can show you a way, ... All right? If I can show you a way, ... So how does this work? You're talking to 10 people a day, okay? When you're talking to people, you're building relationships. You're asking questions like, what do you like to do? Do you ever see yourself traveling? Do you ever see yourself owning a business? Do you ever see yourself with your own farm? Do you ever see yourself in that red car that you were talking about, right? You're asking questions to get to know people, to build relationships. They start, talking about family, occupation, recreation, money. And you say, if I can show you a way how you can travel more, would you check it out? If I can show you a way how you can stay at home more, would you check it out? If I can show you a way how over time, you don't have to leave your kids, would you check it out? Right? And so with that being said, boom, we get them to a presentation. We invite them to a presentation, okay? So a few things, a few statements that you can say, all right? Oh my gosh, bro, you will make so much money in my business. Now, obviously, we know we are catering to who we're talking to. We're mirroring who we're speaking with, right? Okay. I was looking at your IG and I see blank, okay? You got to meet my mentors. Write that down. You got to meet my mentors, okay? Another one, same thing, different wording. You have to meet the people I'm working with. And then that's when edification comes in. I see cameras going off, that's good. So I know people are taking notes, right? You gotta meet the people I'm working with. I've been using that line for a few people, and it is effective, right? I tell them, oh man, you will make so much money in my business. They say, what's your business? Right now, we are not recruiting them. We're not asking them to check it out. They're asking us, what's your business, right? So this is how he broke it down. He said for 6 days a week, and these are just simple, 10 people, okay? Now we know on a 30, 60, 90-day blast, your numbers are your numbers. They could be 25 people, 50 people, 100 people. It depends on not what you can do, but it depends on your goal. Because depending on your goal of where you're trying to get and your skill set in terms of your yes to no ratio, in terms of how many people you have come to a presentation and how many people get involved, that's going to tell you how many people you need to speak with on a daily basis to reach your goal, not the amount of time that you have to do it. Now, that doesn't mean that if you only have a little bit of time that you still can't do this business, okay? We know that this is a part-time project that we are building up over time. But this is what he said. Whether it's for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or just forever, right? So he's got a guy, and you guys may know his name. For the last 5 years, he simply talked to 10 people a day, 6 days a week, and took off one day a week, whatever his holy day, religious day, whatever day he wanted, okay? 6 days a week, 1 day off for 5 years, and he went from making 5 figures a year to 6 figures a month, okay? By talking to 10 people a day, 6 days a week, over time. Now, let's just say 1 out of 10 people get involved, okay? If you talk to 6 people a day, 10 people a day, 6 days a week, how many people is that week? Basic math.
6, sir.
Well, what is it?
60. Wait a minute. 6?
6.
60.
60. Yeah. Maybe I said that wrong. 10 people a day, 6 days a week.
60,
right? 60 people a week. Now, 60 people a week for a month. We know there's 4 weeks in a month, okay? How many people is that per month?
240.
Yes, 60 times 4, 240. Now, out of those 240, let's say you only had 1 out of every 10 people get involved. That's 10%. So what's 10% of 240?
That's 24.
24. 24 people in a month get involved in your business. I think that's a great next level, right? That's still great results, okay? Now, he said this, he said, it's very simple. I'm gonna say it again, 10 people a day, 6 days a week, 1 day off. The challenge is committing. The challenge is not getting, oh, I had to make dinner. Oh, I got busy. Oh, I had to do this. I had to do that. That's the challenge. But it really comes down to how important is it to you? That's it. Write that down. Maybe you might want to put your name in front of it, okay? How important is this to me? And then that's where we start talking about whys and goals, and that's a whole nother conversation. We don't have enough time to start crying right now on the call, right? Good tears, because we want it bad, right? So,
yes, sir.
You want to travel, yes, ma'am. You want to travel, etc. It takes money. You want to have your own, be self-sufficient and have your own fruits, your vegetables, your garden. It takes money. Okay, you want to pay medical bills for your family. It takes money. You want to stay at home. It takes money. I was talking to my wife the other day, and we said, it takes, and I can't say it verbatim, but it was something like, it takes money. Anything you want to do takes money. But when you have money, you can do anything you want. It's so simple, right? But it's like everything and anything. I see the hearts, right? Miss Davis, Miss Roberts, Miss John Toussaint, right? Anything you want to do takes money. It's not about the money. It is, but it's not about the money. It's that things you want to do.
Yes, sir.
It takes
Yes,
money.
sir.
If you want time, you can't pay for time, but you can. Right? So, yes, sir. I see your hand, Coach B.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. I'm glad that you're actually speaking on this and the way you're actually breaking it down, because we've been taught and conditioned growing up from school systems, TV, churches, whatever, that it's not about money. Money is the root to all evil. Money doesn't make you happy, things like that. And I know I remember Dr. London would be in the middle of the room, and I've heard Les Brown say this, and I've heard Holton Bud say this in their own words. But I know Mr. Coleman have seen this before, to where Dr. London would be in a room, we'll be presenting with 100, 200 people, and the room will be split. So let's say it's 100 people on the left side, and there's 100 people on the right side. And everybody on the left side is broke, living check to check, and everybody on the right side is rich or has enough money to have better options. We all know which side we all want to be on. We want to be on the side to where you have a lot of money, because money allows you to have more options. And I'm gonna end with this quote of, I don't think it's Bob Proctor, I believe it's Zig Ziglar. And anybody can confirm that. You can go ahead and stamp this quote. But Zig Ziglar said, money is not everything. It just ranks up there with oxygen. Money is not everything. It just ranks up there with oxygen. And the reason why it does, because just like what Mr. Davis is saying, it's not about the money, but it's about what you need that money to be able to do, what type of lifestyle, and not just the materialistic things, the shiny things, but just a better quality of life, or something as simple as your health. So I'm glad that you're able to break it down the way you just did, Mr. Davis. Back to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give thanks for jumping in there and adding amazing nuggets. We've all heard these things, and we just, like Dr. London said, right? We have to unlearn to relearn. We've been brainwashed for many years, right? Like Coach B said, money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. Evil people are the root of all evil, right? If you're a great person,
yes, sir.
You're gonna be great. You're a great person. You're gonna be great and have integrity with or without money. Most people. Now, some people get a little crazy, right? But evil people are the root of all evil. So, yes, guys. Not to go too far with that, but let's talk about once we get to presentation mode. Okay. Now we know. Now we do the presentation. And I encourage everybody, right? Think about it right now. Put a date in the chat of your Independence Date, right? What date are you aiming for being independent in your business? And when I say independent, I don't mean you're never gonna have, talk to your upline or anybody else. No, I mean, you don't need anybody else to do those key skills, right? Prospecting and recruiting, inviting, presenting, following up, etc. Okay, put that date in the chat. What date do you aim for being independent? March 31st. Okay, see, Mr. Scott says March 31st. Let's go, let's grow. All right, there's no wrong answer, guys. There's no wrong answer. It's your answer. All right, so once we go through the presentation, right? Questions. What did you like best about what you saw? This is what Alex Morton says. Bread and butter. What did you like best about what you saw? And whatever they say, you agree and say, let's get you started. Right? So I'm going to add.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? Well, look, oftentimes we are wanting to show people what we know. We want to talk. We want to keep people great. Hey, let's get you started. I'll keep you great once we get you started. All right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Simple example. Talking to a guy, he's telling me that, his opinions on kibble and this and that. And we all know, that kibble's not the best. But I'm not going to have a debate, the great debate about kibble in the DMs. I can care less about with whether you think kibble is better or not. I mean, I do, but right. I want to help you help the blind see. I want to help the blind see this opportunity. Then we can help the blind see the nutrition, right? But I don't want you to get caught up by the weeds, right? By the birds, by the lack of nutrition because of one thing. So anyways, I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and I just want one person to unmute and give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 word answer. All right. Let's go. Mr. Peterson, what did you like best about what you saw today?
The compensation plan.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We have an amazing compensation plan. I actually, that's one of the reasons why I got involved as well. Let's get you started. Ms. Brigard, what did you like best about what you saw today?
I really like the products.
Yes.
They are amazing.
Yes, the products are super innovative. I mean, our CEO has put a lot of research into those products, and those are one of the reasons why I saw this opportunity myself. Let's get you started, right? Miss, who else we have on unmuted or on camera? Miss Stump, okay? What did you like best about the presentation today? Or maybe you can't unmute. It's okay if the unmute is too far. Ms. Veatch, what did you like best about the presentation today? Oh, we got you.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Ms. Stump, go ahead. Mute, unmute. No music.
Sorry, sir. Owning my own business.
Owning your own business, absolutely.
Yes.
We definitely have to talk more because the residual income and the leverage of owning my own business is exactly why I saw this opportunity. Let's get you started, right? Whatever they say, you agree, let's get you started. So I want to tell you guys 3 things to write down, okay? See our goals. Number 1, see our goals. I'm gonna put it in the chat because I'm gonna move fast. Number 2, read our goals. Number 3, reach our goals. Every day, okay? Every day we see our goals. Every day we read our goals. Every day we reach our goals, okay? Then he went into the 3 Ps. The 3 Ps of what we do, okay? Number 1, prospect. I'm putting it in the chat, okay? The 3 Ps. Prospect, number 1. Number 2, present. Number 3, promote. And then we work on ourselves, right? That's the business. We prospect, then we present, and we promote. We promote the next event. We promote the next call, right? We promote the next convention. We promote the next corporate training, corporate presentation, right? Ms. Roberts, I see your hand was raised. Did I miss you? If so, just tap in. If not, no problem. No problem at all.
No, sir. I wanted to add something to the relationship part that you said about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see your hand. Yes, ma'am.
No worries, sir. I just wanted to add, a lot of times, and I just want to say this real quick because I know we're in, the middle of really promoting this $5 thing. And yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt, but real quick, don't waste your time talking too much. You can become friends after you sign them up. A lot of time we spend, oh my God, so many minutes, hours, moments, and answer so many questions that are not necessary. I promise you, if they want to know about the business, when they sign up, they're going to ask you questions to start their business. Okay, so just don't waste too much time in the beginning. Get their name under that enrollment sign, and then we can dig far in, right?
Major key, guys. Look, you gotta. All right, let me dive a little bit into this, right? We talk about building relationships. Building relationships is good, but we are not building the relationship so deep that we know everything about each other and we haven't even invited this person to know more about the information, right? Yes, we want people to know, like, and trust us, but we need to get to the invite, right? We want to get to the invite. Everybody's different. So some people, it may not be the right time to invite them. So yes, you continue to build the relationship, or maybe you never invite them. You let them recruit themselves. You just let them watch, right? But then there's a lot of people, more people than you know, that deserve the invitation. But we're not giving them the invitation. We're still building a relationship. We're talking about families and getting to know each other on more personal levels than we need to be when we can invite them to this information. So don't want to go too far deep into that. But yes, that is a major key. Okay. I got a few more things and I want to pass the call. Mr. Peterson, I see your hand raised.
Real quickly, the one thing about promoting events, you know, even for us right now, that's promoting the next corporate training overview, but get good at it now while we're small scale, because once we get major and we start having conventions, that's when all of that's going to come into play. Because once they go to a convention, that will definitely blow their mind.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So real quick, thoughts before results. Okay. Thoughts before results. Before you have the house, you have to think about it. Before you have the car, you have to think about it. Before I can go to Bali or I can go to Maya Bay off PP Island, I can't just show up. I can't wake up and just snap my fingers and be on Maya Bay. I've got to know it's going to take me 4 planes. It's going to take me a boat. Then I've got to take a ferry, and I can't even sleep on the island. So I've got to have a hotel on the other island, and there's no cars on that island because it's too small. The thought has to come before the results. Okay. How would you feel if the money you made last year became your monthly income? Bob Proctor. Yes, Mr. Peterson. I know.
Yes, sir. Get excited.
I know, right? So he broke down a few words. Number 1, the word belief. Write this down, belief. Okay, what word is in the word belief? What word do you guys see in the word belief?
B.
Life.
Lie.
Oh, lie. Oh.
What did somebody say? Be lie?
I think you see life in there.
Well, without rearranging the letters, what word do you see in the word belief without lie?
Be and lie. Be and lie.
Yes, sir. Okay. So the word lie, okay, you have to lie to yourself enough to believe the lie. Let me say it again. You have to lie to yourself enough to believe the lie. Okay. You ever met somebody? Put a negative 100 in the chat, right? Minus 100. If you ever been this person to know somebody that lied to themselves so many times, they started to believe the lie. They thought it was real, right? They thought it was real because they lied to themselves so much, right? It works, but lie to yourself about things that I'm super smart. I'm smart enough. I'm strong enough. I'm a president by this date. I'm a this by this date, right? Lie to yourself in a good sense, okay? Till you believe it. The next word, eyes. Okay, eyes. What word do you see in the word eyes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, yes, sir. So whatever we see becomes an automatic yes. Whatever we see becomes an automatic yes, okay? So he said he wanted to be rich. Alex Morgan wanted to be rich. Well, he had to go see wealth. He had to see how wealth moves, how it smelled, how it talked, how it tasted, how it interacted. Okay, he went to rich hotels, expensive hotels, and he sat in the lobby and looked at and listened to rich people speak and see how they moved or how they didn't move, how they conversed with each other, how they ordered, how they parked, how they walked, right? You have to immerse yourself and go and see what it is that you want. We're just talking about wealth, guys. If you want your own cow, go look at cows. Go see a cow in real life. Touch it. See how much it costs to maintain it. See how much it costs to feed it, right? So that's that. The next one, last one, here. Okay, H-E-A-R, here. If you add the letter T to the word here, what word is that?
Heart.
Heart. Yes, sir. Nobody's faster than Mr. Peterson. Let's go. Okay, heart. What you hear goes into your heart. What you hear goes into your heart, guys. Simple philosophies, right? What you hear goes into your heart. This is a major key right now, okay? I'm gonna drop. He said, if it doesn't bother me in 5 years, I don't think about it for 5 minutes.
That's a big one, sir. That's a major one right there.
Can you
Can
say
you say
that
it
again?
again?
If it doesn't bother me in 5 years, I don't think about it for 5 minutes.
Too many people missed out on major opportunities focusing on minor things.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Right. Well said. Don't major in minor things, guys. It's a lot of emotion, a lot of management, time management, emotional management, money management. Okay. It's not going to bother you in 5 years. Next. Next. Right. So focus. Where's your focus? And I came up with this little thing called mindset. Right. We all know about mindset, but your mindset is where your mind is set. Where is your focus? He said, my focus is God, family, and success. That's where my focus is, okay? That's where his mind is set. Where's your focus? Okay, where is your mind set? Outside of that, guys, we know we got the $5 sign up. Pack this call. We have a call today, I believe, at 4 p.m. Coach B is going to let you guys know, but man, the game plan is super simple, all right? We have presentations every day. Let's get as many people as we can in front of this information and explain to them specifically, right, how they can benefit from this business for their career, for their life, for their goals, okay? Specifically explain to them how they can benefit from this, and let's get them to this information. Let's get them on a call. Main things you need: your energy, your confidence, your enthusiasm, your big 3 best friends, all right? I had a ton of quotes for you guys, but look, I went over time and I gotta pass this thing, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the call over to Mr. Passion that takes action. You guys know I'm Mute. Give him some nice energy. Welcome him, and Coach B.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you so much. But you guys do me a favor. Keep your phones unmuted. Keep your phones unmuted and give it back to Mr. Davis, Miss Veatch, and everybody else that added value to this call, because this call was nothing but gems, nuggets, bombs. I'm so glad we recorded it. So please give it back to Mr. Davis and Miss
Yes.
Veatch.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Awesome. I love the calls again,
Yes.
you guys, Mr. Davis, Ms. Veatch, and everybody that added value to the call and even to the chat. It was just so many gems, so many nuggets. I'm like, oh my God, I want to teach on that. Oh my God, I want to piggyback on that. Oh my God, I want to piggyback on that. It was so many. So I'm so glad that you actually recorded. I'm not sure who hosted, who has the recording, but that's something that you definitely want to tap into if you came in late and maybe missed some of the information, because it was golden information. So I'm not going to take too long, because again, we have to develop a deeper, dire sense of urgency. I want to talk about that. But it's something else that you said, Mr. Davis, as it relates to belief and the lie, believing in yourself and lying to yourself. That is so major. That was the last major key nugget that I got that I just want to kind of stomp on a little bit, because that's big. Because you only move off your belief level. You only move off your belief level. And the more I converse with people, not just in network marketing and life, in the gym, in sports, in business, things like that, most people, regardless of what they put out there to the world, with between those two ears, for whatever reason, they don't believe in themselves. Because maybe they were surrounded with a negative environment, their upbringing, people tell them there wasn't going to be anything, you know, whatever the case may be, maybe systematic oppression, who knows? But that is something that is very, very, very common within the average mindset. So I'm so glad that you actually touched on it, Mr. Davis, as it relates to speaking your success into existence, speaking your success into existence, if that makes sense. And you can look at it as a lie, or you can look at it as a affirmation. An affirmation, where you are today. Oh, excuse me, slow down a little bit. Not where you are today, but where you're going to be at the future. At the future. And the one thing that we know about the human mind does not differentiate between fact and fiction. All it knows is information. So if you keep telling yourself that you are amazing, you keep telling yourself that you are a winner, you keep telling yourself that you are a cat. And what I mean by that, no matter what happens in your life, no matter how much you fall down, you're always going to land on your feet and get back at it. If you tell yourself you are going to achieve your goals and success, I think it was Mr. Stacy or Scott or somebody said that they're going to hit financial freedom March 31st or a particular date. If you keep telling yourself that, you keep saying it out loud, that's your daily affirmation. You keep lying to yourself, you keep saying that, that's going to become a reality in your mind. And the more of a reality it becomes in your mind, the more clear of a vision that you get, you're going to start to realize that your day-to-day actions, your day-to-day choices, decisions you make is going to reflect the type of success you're trying to attract into your life. So it's big, not just to think it, to say it, to sing it, to write it down. If you have children, make your children a part of it. Say the daily affirmations with your children and then teach them to do it. Why? Because right now at this age of 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years old, their minds is like a sponge. They retain information quicker than we retain information as adults. I do that with my sons. I even say them all the time. We have our daily affirmations. So that is so key. Thank you so much, Mr. Davis, for stepping on that. So have your daily affirmations. Fake it till you make it. You're absolutely right. Fake it till you make it. And if you have the right mindset, you're speaking it to existence, Miss Dickerson, you're absolutely right. When you're faking it till you make it, you have every intention of making it. You have every intention of making it. And how do we know that? Through your actions, through your understanding of when you deal with uncomfortability. So now when you actually make it, are you faking it now? No, you're absolutely not. But now, not only you make it, you're not faking it, you can show somebody else how to do the same thing. Because now think about the person you have became through that process. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Ms. Dickinson, for that. And the last thing I want to talk about, because again, when I say Ms. Veatch and Mr. Davis, I'm just so glad you guys recorded this. I'm going to go back and listen to it and listen to it again and listen to it again. That's how important information was. But the one thing that I want to definitely not necessarily touch on, I want to drill to everybody. And I talked about this last night on our 8:30 call that we had last night. So we didn't have no guests on the call last night. It was about 16 people. And then we had a guest that came on about 17 minutes after the hour. So we didn't do the training, and I used the opportunity to teach and train and pretty much highlight the time that we're in right now, the season that we're in right now. We're in a building season, but that's even more intensified during these next several days. Why? Because we have a special that's in place, and the special is on the table only for a limited time only. It ends next Thursday. So like Mr. Davis was speaking on, we don't want to spend too much time conversing about things that we can converse later on. Why? Because we're under a time clock, like a basketball player. And you're on the clock, that shot clock starts at 24, but you only got 5 seconds left. So you ain't got time to be dribbling through your legs and do all this. You got to pass it, shoot, because you got 5 seconds to make the shot, especially if the game is on the line. So the point I'm trying to make is we all have to develop a deeper sense of urgency. We need to move as if it's an emergency. What I mean, building a sense of urgency, that first starts off with what? Your energy, your 3 best friends. It's hard to have a sense of urgency and pretty much convince somebody to be on our 4 p.m. call tonight if you're talking kind of, oh yeah, I'm excited. Oh yeah, you need to come see this. Oh yeah, I think you'd be a good fit. Oh yeah, let's get started. No, you gotta have your 3 best friends. Think about if something is happening, some type of event on TV, something is funny, somebody is fighting at the mall, something happens. Is there something that's happening, a particular event, a particular activity that's not the norm, and you know it's about to end really quickly, and you're with your friends or you're with somebody and you want them to see? Think about the type of energy. Think about your voice tones. Think about your mannerisms collectively that you're going to use to get that person to come and take a look at whatever you want them to take a look at. Now, I know I kind of said that fast, but are you guys following me when I say that?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
understand what I mean when I say that?
Yes, sir.
That's you being that commercial, that Novetica commercial. Absolutely. Be excited. That certain type of energy. That's the energy that won't be lost, that be transferred to your prospect to where they'll be like, you know what? I'll definitely be on that 4 o'clock call today. I will definitely be on that 4 o'clock call today. I will definitely be ready when you call me with this person that you just edified and highlight at 2 p.m. to hear about this amazing information that you say, I gotta hear. So we have to develop a sense of urgency. Why? Because this is a phenomenal opportunity to truly, truly build, and not just sponsor people and bring them into the organization, but allow them to sponsor their new business partners with your help by utilizing the $5 sign up into products. Yesterday, I signed up somebody, and after that call, I signed up. Well, I had every intention of signing up his son, which I did, but I signed up his son and his daughter. So now he signed up yesterday, and today he has 2 business partners. And today they're collectively going to have guests on a 4 p.m. call. Woo! So we have to have that sense of urgency. We have to move fast. But at the end of the day, we got to be intentional. So it's things that I would like to do today that I'm not really getting to. Why? Because I know time is not on our side in general, in life, in business, and definitely within the special. So today at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we having our Zoom presentation, which is a phenomenal opportunity for everybody to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guests plus guests on the call by saying things like, you got to see this. Right now, our company, we just launched our unique revolutionary app. And this app is another moving piece that allows this company to revolutionize an entire billion-dollar industry. This app is going to have the same impact as the cell phone, as the radio, as the laptop did in the technology industry. And that being said, because we just launched the app, we have a special that's allowing anybody to get involved for the next few days for pretty much, it's not free, but it's almost free, especially compared to what I invested. So that's the reason why you want to see this right away. Because if you see this the way I see it, and you want to get involved, you can pretty much get involved at the top of the company for little to no money. And you want to take advantage of that. So let's go ahead and get you information right away. If I gave you an invite to an online special VIP overview today at 4 p.m., can you be on there no later than 3:58? Because I don't want you to miss anything to hear all the information about this opportunity. And at the end of the overview, I will give you a call and answer all your questions. Can you be there? We got to have a sense of urgency. And a sense of urgency is not necessarily you moving fast, but also you doing what? Your content, what you're articulating, what you're saying, the way you're guiding and leading them. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then last but not least, use the guidance and the support of your upline leader, especially if you got somebody that moves fast, somebody like a Mr. Davis, someone like a Miss Roberts, someone like Mr. Coleman. There's people in this organization that are moving fast. Yes, put your people in front of them, link up with them, hold on to their coattail, because if they move fast, you got to move along with them. Make sense, you guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
We're
sir.
an hour past the time, so we're going to go ahead and end the call. Again, great job, Mr. Davis. Great job, Miss Veatch. Great job, everyone else. The call today is at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to send out the link right now so you all can start sending out the link to your guests. And if you have guests, another thing is having a sense of urgency. Don't invite somebody early today, and definitely in the past, yesterday, the day before, and expect them to remember. Life happens, and everybody's personal life is different. So it's up to us to keep in the forefront of their mind. So what I do, by 3 o'clock, no later than 3:15, because sometimes 30 minutes is not enough for them to be like, oh my God, I forgot. I'm an hour away from the house. So I try to give them at least an hour's heads up. No less than 45 minutes. But I call them and let them know, hey, I'm just letting you know, remind you, we have a call at 4 o'clock. Do not miss it. I cannot wait to hear your response. And I hope you got some sleep last night, because if you think like the way I think and you are looking for bigger and better things in life, like a lot of people are, oh yeah, you're going to be thanking me 10 times over. And that's just me again, what? Edifying the opportunity, increasing the value to ensure that person is excited, intrigued to get on the call. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's get excited.
Yes, sir.
So that's
Yes,
at
sir.
4 p.m.
Let's go.
4 p.m. Okay, everyone, that's the call. Let's go ahead and ignite the group meet. Let's pump that up. And at the end of the day, let's start getting guests. Get ready for the 4 o'clock call. See you guys later.
Mr. Bangor, how do we view that recording?
I think Mr. Davis said he's going to share it. I'm not too sure.
Yes, sir, Mr. Peterson. I said I'll shoot you the link, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Awesome sauce. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Mr. Davis.
Absolutely. Let's go. Pack the call, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Talk to
Mr.
guys later.
Banger.
See you guys at 4 o'clock.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great job, Mr.
Thank
Davis.
you. Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody have a great day.